Alrighty, I haven't done this in a while. Excuse all the changed parameters. I'm trying out mic filters, and I don't remember how I made this one sound. But we're working on it. I'm even using Vbridger. I could plug in my webcam too if I wanted, so I can have hand tracking. Oh, that was nice of Chad. He plugged it in the back. Okay, I totally didn't realize I could do that. Gosh, dang it. Alright, let's see if I can just drag and drop the... Why was I using the Google Media pipeline for hand tracking? Is that better? Seems like it's definitely worse if I did that. Yay, there's my hand. Oh, 11 FPS. 13 FPS. Okay, I want to try it on the regular instead of the Google Media pipeline. Hopefully we'll get better frame rates. But yeah, I kind of was having a hard time, so I'm using streaming as, once again, my crutch to just have something to do. Alright, I think just chatting. Hey! It's been a while. How you guys doing? How you doing, Presville? I know, you're probably wondering, like, Jenta, you said you weren't going to just be exclusively on Irium. What happened? I'm gonna be frank. I don't know. I liked Irium. And then I hit a rock, and then I was like, oh, I don't know. I found other things to do outside of VTubing, and all of this month I have done jack squat VTubing wise. I have done fuck all VTubing wise, except for checking in with Stargazer on occasion and watching the entire scene in and of itself just like explode. Holy shit, did you guys see all that V-Shoujo stuff? Jeez Louise. They haven't said anything about the figures. I would like to know if anything is going to be affected with the figures, because I did want to order Iron Mouse's newest, is it Pop-Up Parade? No, she has two figures. She has two figures coming out. Kason did too. I don't know. I don't know where that's at now. But yeah, hi. I've been using all of July to be the day this is like going into a Naruto phase, except instead of it being Naruto, it's My Hero Academia. I have gotten into My Hero Academia and it is consuming my life. I am 3 episodes deep into season 6. Season 5 was god awful. Holy crap. I'm not even a critic of things, and even to me, season 5 was just terrible. Here we go. Gotta get the chat up here. I'm doing well, planning something huge for August. It's a join the dark side. Join the dark side of VTubing. My hand's not even there. Put the hand down. There you go. Stupid hand tracking. But yeah, cool. I assume my hand's not even there. If anything, that's my boob. Yeah, that's right. Go down, hand. Oh, brother. Hey, go away. Hand. Thank you. Go away. But yeah, I've just been deep into My Hero Academia, and I have no regrets. I have no regrets. My only exposure to My Hero Academia was quite literally only a blanket. Like, what kind of an answer is that? You were exposed to My Hero Academia through a blanket? Yeah, one of those shitty throw blankets. My mom just recognized it was anime and went, oh, here you go, here's a blanket. And I'm like, these are usually gross. I don't want this. So, Grandpa was using that blanket for a while, and so we both just kind of looked at it and went, eh. I was in a DC phase at the time, so superheroes were like, okay-ish. Because that's all I could tell about My Hero Academia, is that it was something flavored, like, superhero. I wonder if I can get rid of this specific hand. No, I want to get rid of the hand. Can I get rid of this hand? Is that a thing? If I could get rid of only one hand, that'd be wonderful. No. What about this one? This one? Okay, so they're both up here. Got it. But yeah, I don't really have any plans for this stream. I'm just using this as I want to talk. I don't want to be in my bed. I had a rough night last night. I wouldn't say I got any rest. I had a dream about, and I don't know why. I've been binging My Hero Academia, so you would think my dream would be, I don't know, superhero based, and it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It was about Mudang in a light way. I had a dream that my mom brought home a rhinoceros and a hippo. And that hippo apparently was pregnant, and we didn't know. And there were just tiny little baby hippos everywhere, and I was trying to corral them. We didn't have, like, a fence or anything. I'm like, these things can easily bulldoze through our neighbor's fence. Because we share a fence, but it's technically their. They replaced the fence, so it's their fence now. One of them, anyway. And I was just chasing these little slimy sausage babies around, and I'm like, when did we get baby hippos? My mom's like, I don't know. It was weird. It was a very weird dream. But yeah, I don't know. I just kept falling asleep and having that dream for like 6 to 8 hours. It was not, like, the dream itself was fine. Like, at one point, the animals got out, and we were trying to, like, look for them in the neighborhood, and that didn't pan out too well. There was a lot of mooses, which don't ever challenge a moose. Moose will kill you. Worse than deer, a moose. They are fucking huge. Like, my brain even could acknowledge that it's like, I know mooses in, like, real life are super fucking big and dangerous. So my brain confused them with a giraffe at some point. So there were, like, hybrid moose giraffes all over the place, which was weird. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. My dream was painfully realistic, kept waking me up, kept falling asleep. Just my body is pain. We went on a ride, and I think that's what tipped my scale over just a little bit. Which, go figure. That's typically how it goes. So, where is my washcloth? Come here. Yeah, just massaging my face. I took a Toradol, took my night meds early, even though I am not tired, and I'm still not tired. I just feel very puffy. Puffy and dizzy. I don't know why my tongue's sticking out. I'm just wiping my face. But damn, oh damn, the V-Shoujo stuff, that is crazy. It just kept getting worse. I think, as of right now, I haven't seen any more, like, groundbreaking new stuff people are talking about. I think the last thing of relevance is Camille. Camille was being everybody's rock for some of the V-Shoujo girls. Vio! How you doing, Vio? Surprise! Hi. This hand is not supposed to be up. I don't know how to get it down. Hand down. Stay down. I really don't need all the hand trick. Hand? You know what? Fine. We're turning it off if you're gonna be a noob. But hi! And then I tried to use my hands immediately after I just turned it off. I'm a dingling. Oh! Wait, if my camera's plugged in all the time, now I have to worry about it being on all the time. Great. I was like, why? I'm like, why didn't I plug it in the back before? Like, this is amazing. And I'm like, oh, because now I have to be paranoid. I have to be paranoid if my webcam is on all the time. God damn it. Whatever, I barely touch my computer as it is, but now I can. The random shut-off thing didn't happen when my computer guy, Chad, came over. So we never figured out exactly what it was, but I got some computer upgrades. My computer doesn't weir like a motherfucker anymore. It doesn't do that. It's been a bit. Yes, it has been a bit, VO. It's been a hot minute, AC, if I remember correctly. You might have changed your name, but I think I remember. Oh, shit. Also, you have an Echo Deer. Oh, I do. Let me see. I see it. Boop. Thank you for telling me that, because I have my stream up. Thank you. See, I'm late. I'm late to being a good streamer. It's been a while. I haven't been using YouTube streaming. I think even my VTube Studio window is not where it's supposed to be but it's fine because I'm not all the way over here. So if I went all the way over here, see, I get cut off. Whatever. I'll figure it out eventually again. It all works out in the end. Yes. I shall get back to lurking now. I have things to do. Oh, well, I appreciate being your little pocket gremlin podcast. Some people did that on Irium, and I'm like, how do you trust that your phone won't just, like, jingle in your pocket and something else will open? Old Ones had the funny blue marks. If it works, it works. Yeah, whatever. If it works, it works. I did notice that the chat now has that tier list system. I wonder if that's a thing you can turn off. Or is that like a new feature here to stay? Wait, why do you guys have XP? You didn't do anything. Both of you have XP. I don't know how the top fan thing works too much. Let's see. Top fan XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so it's always there. How do you get XP? Send live chat messages. Send super chats. Okay, I knew about the super chats and stickers. I didn't know you gain XP just from chatting. That seems like it would overwhelm for, like, big streamers. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not gonna question their metrics. Go back, there we go. But the purple is nice. Oh, brother. I do want to kind of do some light checking in to see if, you know, I said, okay, I was going to post a video because I did record as the VShojo thing was happening. It had just happened, and I just got my computer fixed and whatnot, and so it seemed like a perfect time to test it. So I was using OBS. I was using OBS to be my video recorder, and I said in my little video recording thing that I'm like, I would be surprised if this was Gunrun's fault, because it would be like, did he just suddenly decide to become a Machiavellian villain or an evil person? Yep. And I'm so glad people also brought the co-creator or co-founder of VShojo and what's his name? I don't want to say anybody's improper name, but the co-creator, he dipped and got like, I knew something was weird when they were talking. Like, they made all those posts about, like, oh, staff is leaving. Certain staff members are leaving, and they're getting a almost borderline graduation post, like, oh, I just wanted to move on to better, you know, opportunities to work for myself again. And I'm like, if that were true, then why are you being specific? Like, why, like, your staff. Excuse me, I hit that with my foot. Come back. Come here. Right? It's like, you're not a VTuber. I'm sorry to staff people, but nobody cares. That was my thought. I'm like, you didn't have to admit how pivotal you were in VShojo to leave VShojo. That seemed, like, suspicious. That was my first red flag, and I think everybody's red flag, right? I think the beginning of the red flags was when Nanners and, was it... So Silvervale and Vebe went the same time, and then Nanners left the group by herself, I think. And then it comes out to why it was that way in more details and stuff, and oh my god. I hope this doesn't dissuade people from trying to do what VShojo did. Brad, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hey, Jenta, you've been welcome back. Yes, I'm back. I'm going to be in trouble with Irium, I'm not even gonna lie. I should message them and be like, so now that like Irium is a lot more open to other people, like you don't even need a VTuber model. You can just have a picture with, basically you could be a PNG VTuber on Irium now, I think. Don't quote me on that, but it looked like you could be just a PNG VTuber now on Irium. I kind of want to ask them, because I think I signed, is it a contract? An agreement? I think it was. I signed something with Irium, and I want to ask those like, hey, could I get downgraded? Is that a thing? Can I get be downgraded? Because I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I don't have really anything to do VTubing wise right now. I'm kind of back to where I began, where it's like my health is kind of waning, and so when I am able to sit upright to do things outside of just being like stuck or having like a flare up where I literally can't do anything else, because that's kind of why I'm streaming. I had a flare up in the car. I am not tired enough to lay down, and laying down was not a great experience last night, so I want to sit up, even though sitting up isn't great either. I'm teetery tottery. So I'm kind of back to where I began. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I am invested into My Hero Academia. That's all I know. I am invested into My Hero Academia. Yep. I used to tease people for liking My Hero Academia nut, as I would like to refer it to. Because that's what it is. It's a My Hero Academia nut. It's pretty charming. Season 5. What the fuck? You could skip all of 13 episodes. It was... oh my god. Why? Everything that's wrong with anime, that is what My Hero Academia does for their anime series. I should have just kept rating the manga, but I wanted to watch the anime. I knew going into it that at some point people were like, the quality dipped, or that was a complaint, or like during like a really important scene that people were like really hyped and looking forward to, they skimped on the animation quality, and people weren't happy about that. So I knew that. That's all I knew. What was my first impressions? Like, what was I like going into it? I think I confused it with Danganronpa, or however you say it. Danganronpa? Danganronpa. I confused it with that, and it's not the same. It is not the same thing, but it gives me the same vibes. Close enough. It really is very similar, because it's like in Danganronpa, it's like you're the, what is it, the ultimate like specific group, like the ultimate nurse, the ultimate nobody. Oh my gosh, I think even the main character of Danganronpa was like a nobody character. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, there's some things crossing with those two series. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So how have you been handling all the VShojo stuff? I'm so glad you asked, because I was talking about it a bit. I could say this. All of Stargazer chat blew up. we blew up in our chat just talking about it. I think I was the first one that noticed, said something, realized I replied to Kimmy, and so I deleted it, and then I went, I don't, you know, it's like, I haven't said anything to the group directly in a while, so I was just like, I'm not gonna repost it. If they, you know, if it's a big deal to them, it's a big deal to them, and oh boy, it was a big deal to them. Everybody had shit to say in the Stargazer chat. Nobody was happy. Everybody was pissed. It was bad. But it was kind of fun. It felt camaraderie, right? It's like, who would look at the VShojo thing and be like, that was fine. I don't think anybody in the VTuber scene would have been like, that was, you know, it's not great, but it's whatever. It was, so the Cinder situation was the last time we got together as a group, and we were like, that was fucked up. So now VShojo united us again, and it was just like, oh, good lord. Oh, shit. Well, I bet the chat was on fire. It was, like, little minute, every minute had, like, a message, and it, like, once I started checking it, then it would have, like, a 20-minute reprieve, and then it would be, like, they chilled out, and then all the new news would come out, like, because Gunrun really shot himself in the foot. Not that I think he could be like, oh yeah, we're still a company, we have to liquidate assets, but the fact that he, like, came out with that specific post and went, Yeah, so we're done. In the first sentence, V Shoujo has failed. Like, sir, 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 sir. So he's in so much fucking trouble. Oh my lord. Did you guys hear that apparently the idea of having, you know, Vshoujo be kind of like a retirement home for like ex-Niji or any agency VTubers was apparently Sayu's like idea, and Sayu was talking with Gunrun, and she said like, oh, this would be a great thing if like something like this existed, and they went like literally over it for like a couple hours, and she just got kind of not ghosted, but like after that she never got like messaged again truly by Gunrun, and then, you know, talent started getting poached. Good for Doki that they didn't try to poach her. At first I was surprised they didn't try to poach her, but that's because, like she said, her brand image and everything, you know, healed. She was able to defend herself and healed, unlike Sayu, which she was massacred and still is considered, you know, pretty massacred, right? But yeah, that apparently was Sayu's. She was Zion Lanza of Niji Sanji and is now Sayu Synchronicity or something. So yeah, that was fun to learn. Maybe just bad on me, but I don't pay attention to the community at all. That's fine. I think you originally came, Vio, from the Splatoon community and like Nintendo as a whole. So me being a VTuber, I don't think you're like in the VTuber community too much, so that makes sense. But it's kind of hard to ignore Iron Mouse. Like, I thought it was just perfectly, is ironic the right word? It's perfectly fitting that she threw the link for like just directly basically donating through Tiltify to the Immune Deficiency Foundation just at the end of her video in the link description, and that just was at 1 million in, was it 1.2 mil now, or probably 1.3 mil, getting up there. Like, they work so hard to gain half that, and just within not even trying, just bottom of the description, they were able to just pound it out. Like, it's like my first thought seeing how like it kept getting more and more donations was like, you guys worked so hard to get people to donate, and now it's gonna look kind of silly. You were able to do that just by being you, which I thought was perfect, because she really, it was fucked up what Gunrun said, but what he said isn't really wrong, that she is the face of VShojo, and if she left, that would be hurting everybody in VShojo, right? He's not wrong, but people were like, he's not wrong, but it's fucked up to, you know, say. I don't know if it was fucked up to say. A lot of gaslighting was happening, clearly. It's fucked up to say to Mouse, let's just say, but it is not factually incorrect, right? Because it also doesn't help that VShojo also has, like, their logo is very pink, and she's very pink, and because she's, like, the most popular in pretty much the whole sphere of VTubing, she's the face of VTubing now instead of Kizuna Ai, because Kizuna Ai dipped, graduated or hiatused, and then came back, but, you know, damage is done. Kizuna Ai hasn't been the face of VTubing in a long time. Gura was then the face, and then Iron Mouse has been the face of VTubing. So, yeah. They didn't even invite, they didn't even invite Sayu after she came up with the idea. She got ghosted and shafted completely, wasn't even invited to the retirement home. Oh, brother. Whatever. Whatever. Everybody's just so petty. Like, that's what I like about Stargazer, is that we have some members that have pretty good business focus and, like, brand focus, but that, you know, that's not going to harm their character. It just isn't, right? You have Misty and Rhea both being super hella professional. I think Neo too. And then you have the rest of us, first gen, where we're just being goobers, right? Star is a professional, though, I will say. Behind the scenes, outside the VTuber community, I didn't know just how, like, cool, like, she's so much more of an adult than we all are. Or I feel like it. Like Star, Kimmy, and Cherry both are very mega adult. And now that Obi graduated from us, I'm kind of the Hime Hajime of stargazers, which I'm fine with. I am fine with. I do want to talk to like the girls, and since we're like doing merch, just so we have a little bit of lucrid. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, merch dropped. You guys, my merch on the website is on sale if you want like a discounted keychain. I still have the ones to give away. I haven't gave away yet. Now we have standees. Let's see if I can bring them out. They're on a pre-order. I bought all of them. Honestly, it's a crime. I think it's 22 for an individual standee, or is there 8 of us? For 8 of them, 115, which I'm like, whoa, how'd you get that number of a discount? Whatever, I love that for us. So I just ordered our how do I get to the fucking website? Do I go through Twitter? Ever since I think Apple phones updated, now it gives us options for like how we want to open up Twitter and stuff, and it's kind of fucked our website. Like people were like, hey, I opened up your website link and it's not working. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's for that. It's like that for me too, and I couldn't, I don't even know how to begin to approach adjusting that. So let's see, go to Vtuber, this. Oh, is there only 7 of us? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 7? Wait, was there only 8 of us? Huh. Can you tell? It's been a while. Also, hi, Matt. Hi, Matt. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you, platypus. When I see Matt, I think beaver, but it's platypus. But how you doing? There's always a lead. That's merch. I'm kidding. That was the joke. I still want to know if... Oh, yeah, and then Mint. Yeah, also the whole Mint thing, being a shadow member, that was crazy. And that she was working on something like an idol group thing, and that just also fell through. Ugh. Be shoujo. How? I just genuinely want to know. It feels like complacency. I feel like it's stronger than... Oh, I knew I could just get away with it. Because, let's be frank, we've heard that story 1,000,001 times before. Oh yeah, our website link is not working. What the fuck? Can I get a direct link to the merch site? That's strange. Here we go. So here's our acrylic standees if you want to look at the shop. Our keychains. Our keychains are huge! If you can snipe a Jenta keychain for 25% off, do it. It's worth it. I love these things. I need to pin them. I finally pinned all of my genie pins on a pin board, and I need to figure out where I'm going to display it. It's kind of just sitting on the floor. I'm finally decorating my room. Everything's going to be VTuber. I have prints. I have stuff. It's going to be great. Yes, siree. Pretty well for 3. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you? Wait, what time is it? Oh my god, it's 9 p.m. It does not feel very 9 p.m. It's been humid as all hell this whole week. I was able to get out and do something with my mom for one of the days because there's a lot of festivals, there's a lot of carnivals, there's just places we can go and be and do. Tomorrow there was something, and it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain and be too humid, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It was bad enough. I think that's why I flared up. The weather's just too muggy, too hot, too everything right now, and I can't stand the temperature being like that with me being where I'm at health-wise. I just went through another round of antibiotics. Where am I with that? Let's see. Probably need to talk to my GP again so we can check what my armpit be doing. It really is. I got an antibiotic just for my armpit. So I need to do like vitamins and stuff and keep my system, because you know every time you get off an antibiotic your system's a little bit more weaker because it's trying to level itself back out. Lol, oh god, it's been so bad out. I feel you. It's been muggy as all hell. But that's okay. I got to go out to do something A little bit stressful, but hey, we got a car. Did you guys ever hear about the car thing? I think some of you read the post, but yeah, we have a new car. It's very lovely. A nice, modest little upgrade. Great air conditioning. I'll be so mad if in 3 years we don't have this car, let's just say. I will be so mad if we don't have this car in 3 years. I am, like, very tempted to learn how to drive finally. Yeah, did you guys know this? I don't have a driver's license, and I do not know how to drive. Because it's scary, right? Because when you're driving and you're yelling at somebody about being a dingus on the road, my only thought is like, oh, that's me. I am that dingus. The person you're yelling at would probably be me. I don't know, maybe I'd be like an F1 fucking like race car driver person and I'd be able to drive pretty well. I don't know. It's just, I would feel so terrible, not for me, but for anyone else if something were to happen on the road. Even if it's not my fault, I would just feel so bad. Unless they, like, it's a hit and run. And they're the one running. Then I'd be pissed. Oh, okay, here's my plan. I learned how to drive, but I have to have a dash cam. Because I want to be fully accountable if I make a fuck up. I really do. I want to be held accountable if I ever make a fuck up while driving, because I think that's more fucked up that, like, dash cams are such a thing and have been a thing for so long that they're not mandated in cars in America. I think in Korea, everybody has a black box in all of their cars, so everybody has dash cams in Korea. And I think maybe in Russia, too, that you have to, maybe not a black box, but have a dash cam, or it seems like Russia has a lot of dash cams. Ah, brother. I watch a lot of those dash cam videos where they, like, they explain why something happened and how it happened and what do you think, and that's the majority of where my knowledge of the road comes from, is just dash cam videos. Wham, bam, Tesla cam, I hope you're satisfied. That Tesla man can't drive, that Tesla man can't drive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a whole channel. It's called Wham Bam. They do Wham Bam Dash Cam, Wham Bam Tesla Cam, Wham Bam Security Cam, and maybe a fourth one. But I like their videos. They get them user submitted specifically. They're not just random videos on the internet that they just keep, you know, from compilations that you've already seen. It's specifically from people. They tell what happened, when it happened, where it happened, and then we get to roast them if they're wrong. Oh, brother. I did an update. Is an update. Huh? Eh? What do you mean, VO? What do you mean, VO? Yeah, what else is on this Stargazer website? I think there was a desk mat that I wanted that's no longer available. So I'm tempted to find it through, like, another third party. That's the only thing with Stargazers I want to bring up with them, is that limited merch is, you know, FOMO is an appeal, but because we're so small, I don't see the harm in having, because I don't think with, what is it, Fourth Wall doesn't, like, you can have probably a few things up there. Maybe it's limited, I don't know, but you could probably just leave. Like, I think it was our anniversary. Not this one. Was it this one? I wanted a desk mat. So that's that. Is this a poster? I wanted a desk mat. No, this is just a print. I wanted it as a desk mat. What about this one? So right now the desk mat we have is Beach Trip, and it's nice. It is nice. And I'd actually probably get to see a lot of me. But then Cherry's gonna be under my monitor if I get this one. So it's Star. Some of our first girls I wouldn't even get to see because my second monitor would be on top of them. Don't throw a treat at me. Mama's playing the game with Dreamy. She just got her summer cut again. We missed it, so she had to go a whole month, little grown out, and I loved her. She was so fluffy. I loved her so much. Not that I don't love her now, it's just she becomes a Karen when she has no hair. Or maybe it's because she's not fluffy and her cute gets diminished. Her cute points get, like, diminished a little bit. Oh, brother. But, I mean, it's a cute desk mat, but, like, come on. All the best girls over here would be under my desk mat. Whatever. I'll ask them if I can later. But yeah, what else has been going on VTuber wise? I think really VShojo overshadowed. Oh yeah, Nimi Nightmares is getting married. I love that. I love that. I love that so much. I love how it's like this is gonna sound very parasocial, but to like all the unicorns out there, all the VT 4chaners out there, the what are they called? Parasocial delighters. They probably thought, like, if they ever get a boyfriend, it's negotiable. We can negotiate. We can get them out of it. And then it's like, she just straight up's like, and I'm getting married. Fuck you. That is so much better than being like, I'm in a relationship and it's getting pretty serious. She's just like, no, fuck you guys. We get married. I love that for her. Good for her. It even shocked some of the Hololive girls, it seems like. I think Doobie was shocked. So that was fun. That was funny to me. I'm very pleased and tickled for her. I want to cosplay her so bad because her outfit in Hololive was perfect. If it wasn't for the collar being not attached to like the upper dress part and then the dress being like strapless, I was going to cosplay Fauna. I totally was going to cosplay Fauna. It was just so beautiful, the ones I was looking at. But I've had my whoopsies with strapless anything, and that is not happening. I'm not going to let it happen. It's like, well, Jenta, just get a strap, you know, alter it slightly. And I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna entertain it. But with, is it Nimi? Nimi? The way she sectioned her name is weird. So it's Nimi. Let me type it on chat. Nimi Nightmare. So she made... It's Japanese wise, it would be Nimi Nightmare. Nimi Nightmare. No, so, okay, no, it's right. Nimi. I feel like the way people say it, though, is different. Nimi Nightmare getting married. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm rambling about anything and everything. I took a bunch of meds, so I'm feeling very much better. But why is Pippa trending? Why is Pippa trending? New track? Oh, she released a music video? Neat. Whatever. Oh, I want to see, so on Good Smile, because the figure is already made for Iron Mouse. It's on pre-order, but because it's attached to the VShojo brand, I wonder if that's going to affect if they can still do the pre-order. So let's see. Iron Mouse... Like, geez, Nazuma even came back from the dead to say something about VShojo, which I don't think she had anything to say. From my trying to remember what she said, it wasn't much, but everybody didn't get paid. Everybody didn't get paid. I thought it was strange how VShojo and all the girls made it a point to tell in their stories about how much they love VShojo early on in the days, like the first 2.5 years. It's like, oh yeah, when, you know, they got poached from ex-agency people, they're like, yeah, they were so nice, and they told us to get our own lawyers to look over the contract to make sure that it's, you know, it's what we wanted and that, you know, it was safe. And they kept, every one of them mentioned that, and it was like, when people keep saying something like that, it's either going to be like, oh, that aged poorly, or they, you know, they did something nice. And that's one of the things that aged poorly, because apparently with Vebe, I think specifically, she brought in her own lawyer to look at things, and they were mean as hell to her from her telling of the story. Iron Mouse figure? Taito. No, it's a pop-up parade, I think. No? Yeah, pop-up? A really nice pop-up parade. I was looking into getting this anniversary pop-up parade. It's on sale? Why is it 20% on sale in Solaris Japan? Is that just to, like, raise FOMO? I think so. Alright, I want to see it on the regular website. Good Smile US. Doesn't look like it's affected. In stock online. No, it's a pre-order. What are you talking about? Open it! Open it! I want to look at it! Open! It's being stubborn. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it doesn't sound like this is going to be affected. It's not going to be released till Q3 2026 though. So we have some time. We got some time to wait. I wish they told you how long the pre-orders are expected to be open, like if it's only going to be like a month or if you have a couple of months. Because I got a pre-order something from the Good Smile US website for the HoloLive Nendo bag, Ita bag thingy. I bought 2 of them. I bought a black one and I bought a white one because I greedy. I had planned to get more Nendos and then the car thing happened and I was like, okay, well I can't do that now, shit. But, you know, I had pre-ordered those months ago and they won't be out till I think Q1 2026 or maybe Christmas. I don't know. Let me look. Can I sign in? Let's sign in and see where this is. Harajuku cookie cat. Don't say your password online. Would you like to remember your password? Sure. Go right ahead. Alright, let's take a look-see. Oh yeah, and then the Nendoroid, because I was going to get the Nendoroid for Alistair, but then it's like, they added $20 in tariffs and stuff, and I was like, ah, shit. Nah, I should wait. I felt like I had to wait. But alright, let's look and see where the bags are right now. If we go to order history. Nendoroid pouch, HoloLive, yes, pending. Yep, Q1 2026. Cool. So after Christmas, basically. Most likely. I'm excited to have it. Cool. But how's everyone doing? What have you guys been up to lately? Have you guys been having a good summer? Or is anybody still in class for whatever reason? When does your school open, if any of you go to school? Is your job hell during the summer? Because, you know, summer people are just terrible. We tried going to the beach. Not to go to the beach. Like, I just like driving to where there's a lot of people, even though my mom hates being in a traffic jam. That's like her one no-no. So we tried to go to like the beach in Holland. No, not even Holland. It was one of the upper ones. And they have like this really narrow road and you have no other options. And it's like right at this drop-off point. There are so many goddamn people that I think some group in front of us, like we had to turn around after like 25 minutes of waiting. We weren't even like 1/5 of the way through the whole line, 1/3 or whatever. And as we're going back up the hill to like leave and do something else, because you know that's not happening. It was packed. Oh my god. Suddenly a cop just go and we're like, oh no. And then we watch, he goes down and we go, oh no, sir, if people pulled over, there's nowhere to pull over to, so you ain't going nowhere. You better park that bitch, that patrol car, and just run. Like, we had to go through, like, there's a bar has, like, a small parking lot that you can pay for. I think it's like $12 or whatever. We asked the lady if we could turn around in there, and she's like, yeah, this is ridiculous. My mom used her oxygen cards, like, I'm on oxygen. We didn't know it was this bad. Could we just, like, turn around in here? But, you know, the lady was very kind. She was actually more probably my age. I don't know. God, am I a lady? Would people just call me a lady? Oh, yeah, my birthday's coming up. What the fuck we gonna do with that? I'm gonna be, like, 26. Ugh, I don't even, ugh. 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 Yeah, oh boy, what the hell, we're all too old. terrible. I don't know. Birthday. What do I want for my birthday? How about this? My cop out, I will do a birthday stream if I'm in good health. Don't know what I'll do for the stream. I saw that Hazbin Hotel is coming out in October. So yay! More Hazbin Hotel! I haven't been spoiled when the leak happened. I heard there was a leak and I went, and I'm not gonna look for anything Hazbin Hotel, so help me God, and I have not been leaked. So yay! Ugh. But that happened. I'm sure it must have been something for someone, but I don't know anything. I've been spoiled more by My Hero Academia on character AI than than I was Hazbin Hotel. That's so shitty. I'm literally going on character AI as I only knew 2 characters at the time. It was Bakugo and Deku, or Izuku. Yeah. Fuck. Why did everybody say Izuku looks like plain? He has green curly hair. It's more wavy actually, but they kept calling it curly hair, and it's just, He baby! I like that he's an emotional baby. I like that. No part of him is plain. He's best boy. And also Bakugo's best boy. So many little things in My Hero Academia have been spoiled to me, and I'm just like, oh, god damn it. But it was so grueling, like past, I feel like in season 2, like no, season 3. I think season 3 is when it started feeling like a chore to go through the anime, and it's just like, they open up their anime the same way for like their first episode of every season. Like, the first episode of a new season is when you're milking your anime, not like, and so this is a superhuman society where 80% of the population has this thing called quirks, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up! It's like, stop introducing this anime the same fucking time for the 30th fucking time, and it's like the first episode! You're supposed to, like, get people hyped. And yet you're treating it like nobody has a damn clue what's happening. Almost every episode, too. Jesus Christ. I don't know. My Hero Academia, what happened? I found out that Studio Bone specifically has a My Hero Academia, like, specific team. I had to look and see if they changed studios, because the quality dipped past season 1, and then season 2, and then 3... was so clearly something changed. 4, something changed. 5, oh lord, it's here to stay. Just god-awful, what the hell? I could rant and rave about My Hero for a while. I've spent the whole month just obsessing over it. But hey, it's good to know. The figure does not seem like it's gonna be impacted. Wait, when did Pippa come out with a jacket? This looks fucking cool. The Ludwig, what, is a collectible frame now? Huh? Nani kore desu ka? Don't mind me, I'm kind of looking on Twitter. I'm just scrolling on Twitter. Let's see if I type in V Shoujo if we can find any new information. I think we finally hit the peak of what they're going to say. Right? Yeah. Does it look like it? Yeah, just, oh god, seeing Gunrun next to, like, Iron Mouse just sucks. I've always, cause like with Iron Mouse and the rest of the girls, they have like group specific backgrounds sometimes, and I've like, from personal experience and knowing that, you know, nothing lasts, friends change, things can happen. I know it's like a tattoo taboo. Don't put people outside of you in your background, even though it seems like really nice at the time. You might end up hating a certain aspect or just feeling like uncomfy about a certain aspect of the background. But I've wanted to get a Stargazer specific background, but I just know that it's like something gonna go wrong. And I don't want, it's like, it's just asking for it, you know? Whatever. Whatever! What is done is done. And it cannot be undone. Yeah, where is the charity at right now? Where's the link to the charity? Also, how are we feeling about this new new mic filter? Ideally, so hold on, if I go to OBS and I go to mic filters, I have a noise gate option, but I felt like it was a little overkill. So this is what it sounds like with the noise gate too. So I have noise suppression and noise gate. I thought I had like a tutorial on like what the best settings were for some of these things. I lost it. I lost it. I was so tempted. There's like a very well-known VTuber that specifically will help people with like fixing their quality of mic for streams, and if I could find her post, I would elicit for her help greatly, because I'm tired of my fans being an issue and sounding so crummy. Like, if Iron Mouse can have her, you know, oxygen and not hiss completely, because she has it probably filtered out at this point, I can have my fan filtered out. And I want that. I want my mic to be where it was in the golden age of my Jenta streams, so yeah. I'll take it off, but for now, those are the two options. I have noise suppression and noise gate. Close that. Alright, what was I doing before that? I got lost. My brain got lost. Let's see. Vshoujo. I wanted to see how far the charity has gotten. So yeah, now that I type Iron Mouse, she's not the first thing that pops up. Her account. Iron Mouse. Oh, I spelled it wrong, that's why. Iron Mouse. There she is. Oh, there she is. I saw her new model as well. Very much love it. And she got a little chibi of it as well. I tried listening to some of the music box. It was alright. It was alright. Let's see. Can you take me to her YouTube channel, please? Yeah. I saw... Okay, I will say, a lot of people have been donating a lot of plasma because she's been asking for it, and that's like the whole thing, right? I just wish people would like warn, because just scrolling through the whole VShoujo thing and then seeing somebody donate plasma, it's not like giving blood. It's a little bit more in depth, and I haven't had to get stabbed with a needle as consistently as I did in my early days of VTubing. So now I have a little bit of needle phobia again. So looking at that, it like makes my whole arm feel hollow. I just wish they'd warn, be like, and trigger warning, donating plasma pitcher inbound. Jesus Christ. Man. Donating blood and donating plasma are different. Plasma is just a little bit different. Alright, let's see. Next chapter, why I left Vshoujo. Go to the why I left Vshoujo video. Then we go to Tiltify. Almost at 1.3. We need math. 7, 8, 9, 10. So like less than $30,000, and then it would be at 1.2 mil. Look at all these red ones. Who's on the top right now? Wait, who donated anonymously? Look at this. Some person donated anonymously $23,000. Does that feel... Who did it? Who did that? Whose guilt? Also, Cinder donated, supposedly. Or somebody's being kind of a dink and used her name. I don't know what Jast? What the fuck is Jast? I know Taiga. I saw Taiga did that. Hey, VTube Studio updated theirs. They made it a bigger lump sum of money. Who's this lone wolf person? Gamer subs, VGen, Valkyrie. Some other names I don't recognize. That's okay. Oops, what did I do? But yeah, here's the link for anybody else that wants to donate. Let's destroy the chats because I lost it. Paste that right there. There's her Tiltify link. if you want to donate, or if you can't donate plasma like me, because I will fucking pass out at the stage I'm at. Right? If I have to go to the hospital and get stabbed, I'm pretty fucking desperate. I did think about it. That's how pissed off Vshoujo made me. As somebody who, like, the hassle of, like, if anything went wrong while donating plasma, I don't even know if they'd take it. Hold on, what do you need? Right? Because donating blood and donating plasma are two different things. Hold on. Donating... I spelled that wrong. Donating plasma versus blood. Let's see. Plasma and blood donations, while both vital, have key differences. Plasma donations involve separating and I'm sorry. It's just even talking about it. I can feel it. I'd pass out. I would pass out and be a burden. That's the only reason I haven't done it. And I think some of my medication would disqualify me. Though I think you can get around certain stuff like that, because they could still probably use it as research material, or I don't know. I don't know. You know, stuff like this is good for somebody somewhere, but maybe not from me, you know? Donating plasma is separating, collecting the liquid component of blood plasma while returning the red blood. That's why. It's like a people on dialysis, basically. That's how extra beefy it is. Let's see. Donating plasma will they take my blood? Yeah. But I want to know what would get you disqualified. What gets you disqualified for, what gets you go away. Stupid thing in the way. No! What gets you disqualified from the draft? That's a weird autocorrect. I do not care. Disqualified from plasma. How do you spell plasma? Plasma? Donating plasma. Several factors can disqualify someone from donating plasma, including certain medical conditions, recent medical procedures, or risky behaviors. Oh. Common reasons: HIV and AIDS, hepatitis, certain cancers, transplants, and recent tattoos or piercings? What? That's specific. Some medications. I want to know medication-wise. Travel, pharmaceutical drugs. Like what? Like what kind of drugs? Because let's see. I'm on amitriptyline, I think Ativan, and then Seroquel would be the contenders that might get me disqualified. That would be the only contenders. Pregnancy, tattoos, travel, low iron. Oh. Well, that might... that actually might disqualify me right there. I do have not low iron, but slightly low iron to where, you know, if I don't want to be so sleepy, taking it... Yeah, I was doing that, and it was very helpful, and then I guess I stopped all vitamins altogether. Maybe because it was my antibiotic, I think. Blood transfusions, recent surgery, asthma. Up, there you go. Mom. Mom can't do it. Wait, why specifically asthma? Does it say why? Asthma. Acceptable as long as you do not have any limitations on daily activities or not having difficulty breathing at the time of donation. But that's for blood, not plasma. Diabetes, pulse. Pulse? Really? Vaccination history, infection. Oh, so like my antibiotic also would disqualify me from it. Okay. Well, I learned. Hi, welcome. 1 second, I have to bring up the chat. I'm trying to multitask here. Michael, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wait, Michael, are you from Irium? Hello, Jenta. It's Lord Michael 1122 here. Welcome, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Oh, you're from Irium. Well, hi. Yeah, I didn't want to be in my bed doing Irium, and frankly, I've kind of burnt Irium out. And I'm probably gonna be talking with them soon. especially since I haven't done anything this month. So I might not be on Irium much longer. I'll be real. And they have so many like new people that just fit their platform so much better. I just wish I wasn't a founding streamer and I was just like more of, because now I feel like everything's more lax on their platform. Maybe. I wonder if that's a thing with Irium, if I could sign with them, changing and downgrading mine to where it's like, just let me on the app when I want to get on. You don't have to like give me any kind of cuts. Just take that away from me entirely. Just let me stream. I just want to stream when I can, when I want to, not hit, you know, at least 20 hours, because it's like, to hit to 20 hours, if I just don't feel it and I have nothing to say, it would just literally be me sitting there. That's like, oh. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it's an emotional experience that is not pleasant to just sit there and do fuck all. Oh, brother. JW, welcome. How you doing, JW? Yeah, say hi to Vio. Say hi. I should take a red, white, and blue. All this cringing is giving me a headache. Go figure. I take a Toradol to help on the inflammation. I take my night meds to help on me in general stability and dizziness. And now I have a headache. Roy. Happy Friday. Well, happy Friday to you. It's humid as hell here. That was a different person. Just say a tan cat girl and I decided to check you out. Oh, really? Well, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm just here. Nasty. I've been drinking a lot of water. I don't know. I think my whole system's just kind of crashing. But hey, I can play at least like 5 to 10 games at the same time and my computer doesn't even make a sound. So I'm trying to remember exactly. So he changed the thermal paste and then put in a new, is it heat sink something? It has some copper and it looks like, I don't know what to call it, but it got upgraded and now it's like super quiet. The only reason it's like my mic sounds the way it is right now is because of the fan. In fact, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Let me show you how quiet it is now. I'm gonna turn off this fan and then turn off my mic filters so you guys can hear the difference. Alright, the fan is off. I'm gonna turn off these filters. Turn off the noise suppression. So this is no filters, just this. Yeah, I don't hear anything. You might be hearing the hallway fan. Outside of that, I can't even hear the fan of my computer. I haven't had that in years. Also, to Star, wondering, like, because she was trying to help me with my computer, and I was like, my computer's screaming at me. Apparently, at some point, the top fans got unplugged and not replugged in, and that's why my computer started also having issues. So now, all of the fans are plugged in. All the fans are plugged in. It is so much quieter, and my computer's not dying, and the temperature is in a more acceptable place. It's just, I'm in heaven. I'm basically in heaven now. Hydration is important. So what I missed? Yeah, you didn't miss much. We went over the V-Shoujo drama, Iron Mouse, the whole thing. Talked a little bit about My Hero Academia, a little bit of what I've been up to. Nothing too grand. Let's see. Either way, though, my visit is done. Alright, bye, Vio. Have a good day. See you around. That's much better. It is much better. Oh, you like this better? This sounds better? How does my mic sound right now? Is this my... Oh, My Hero Academia. Yeah, wait, JW, you weren't here for this? I've spent all of July not a resting minute just binging My Hero Academia entirely. I'm on season 6, episode 3. Dreamy, stop barking. My mind thinks of that fandom. What do you mean? What fandom you talking about? I still feel like a fledgling in My Hero Academia fandom because they took so fucking long and wasted our time so freaking much going over plots and stuff that don't matter and then rehashing. This world has 80% of the population who have this thing called quirks. That's how I feel. It's just a grueling slog at that point. But yeah, I gotta turn the fan back on. I'm sorry. It's just, I can't. When winter hits, we will be in heaven together. We won't have any fans. My computer's gonna be quiet. We'll figure out my mic situation to get it at its more optimal position. It'll be great. But I gotta turn the fan. Stefan, welcome! I gotta turn the fan back on real quick. There we go. My quirk would be disappointment, pure disappointment. I actually have, like, you know how everybody's like, what would your superpower be? I actually have a quirk. My quirk would be, well, I would call it edge off. I would just have a passive quirk that I thought I was quirkless my whole life, but really my quirk was, like, being able to, like, take the edge off people, so it's, like, it just fits with my lifestyle where it's like people are kind of either high strung or are really like antsy or like think if I was like around Bakugo the hothead, me being around Bakugo would mellow him out, but not in that like, oh, now he's just drunk phase. It would just be like your emotions wouldn't be going off the rails for no reason. It would level people out to a stable level and they wouldn't even know it, and I wouldn't have even known it because it's just it's like a passive. Now imagine once I figure out, oh, I do have a quirk, then I could probably make people feel, you know, so take a little bit of that out, put a little bit of this in, right? That would be my quirk. I don't know. It's not a real like superpower, but that feels like the most realistic quirk I would have because that's what it feels like in real life, truly. But honestly, I prefer Toho Project. Jenta friendly feline. I had the coldest winter last winter for a week without a heater. Oh, honey, get a blankie and a good coat. While water was frozen. Michael, what's going on? Did you get a heater? You need to get a heater, brother. You can't be in the cold, just all loosey-goosey. It's gonna get frostbite or something. Frozen showers. Raining hail out of the spigot. Yes, it's fixed now. Good. I'm glad. Nobody will die of hypothermia around me. So help me, God. I just, so many things. So many things. So many things. I got Fantasy Life. Did you guys know Fantasy Life came out? I love it. I love it. I'm probably not optimizingly playing it, even though I've been watching some of the tutorials on how you get around certain things, but I don't know. It's my comfort game. I love it. I tried following the story for as much as possible, and then I just kind of dipped. I was like, I don't care. I don't really care. Yes, acrophobia, I believe. What's acrophobia? My superpower would be afraid of heights. Oh, acrophobia. Got it. I mean, some people have useless quirks. I mean, Izuku, the main character's mom, can, like, levitate small objects, like, and bring it closer to her. So it's basically a telekinesis. And apparently Izuku's dad can breathe fire. Also, will they ever show us his dad? Don't spoil, but, like, I'm thinking aloud, because I'm only, like, in season 6, and things are finally getting interesting. Like, it's fucking season 5. I did, like, a passive Google recently, and I'm like, what season of My Hero Academia did the quality dip? I meant in terms of animation, and it said season 5 was the worst one out of all the seasons. And I was like, that's not what I asked, but thank you. It just, I don't know. Good lord. It just so happened to be 100 degrees today. It feels 100 degrees here with the mugginess and humidity, which isn't fair because all the fairs are here and I would like to go to them, you know, but if it's raining, they're not even gonna bother. So, Lovely. Inko. Yeah, Inko is his mom. Inko, whoever the hell. She's awesome. She is. Why did she become short and fat? That's like one thing in anime that I just can't get behind. It's like a Gran Torino is an old man, but he used to be like normal fucking height, like completely, and now he's just like, right? Because due to osteoporosis, women do get smaller, but that is not, she was fine. Like, she could be fat and the same height, but you also nerfed her height, and I don't get it. Oh, there she goes. Dog's gonna get you. Dog's gonna get you. Ugh. Nothing wrong with being pudgy, Mom. No, it's the height. It's not that she's fat. It's the height. Like, they're like, okay, she can't just be fat. She has to be a midget. She has to be dwarf now. You can't be fat and tall. That doesn't make sense. Even though Fat Gum, one of the heroes, literally is Choji and is like fat and tall, and he looked really good. He looked really good. When he's like, he has to use his quirk to the max, and it just basically makes him buff and skinny, and you're like, uh-huh, you're Choji. You are Choji from Naruto. Don't even bother. The weather sucks, but your sounds like Michigan. Yes, it is Michigan weather. That is our Michigan weather. We had somebody on Irium called Michigan Person, and it was fun, like, bouncing off. It's like, it was so fun to have another Michigander in the ranks, because then they get it. It's so nice to have somebody who gets you. It's like, yeah. Big bone, not fat, whatever. If you actually seen a big boned person, there's this like YouTube Shorts museum or something. They have like their own channel, and it's called the Bone Museum, and they actually show off like bones with like certain. It's like, did you ever wonder what syphilis does to your bones? And then they go through the whole spiel, and they show it off, and it's like, oh my god, weird. Weird, but I was interested until some of them started to literally hurt my own bones just thinking about it, and I was like, I gotta get off here, it's creeping me out. They be showing skulls and bones and shit, and this is, ugh. Watch for deer. There are no cornfield mazes yet. That's in October. Fellow Michigan resident Payne. Hell yes! It is awesome. We Michiganders are amazing. Ah, shit. We're trying to find somewhere to go, like, for the summer, just to, I don't know, experience more Michigan, since, like, traveling to do anything other than that just seems fucking impossible. July's a little bit grueling. August is gonna also probably be more grueling, because that's usually how it goes. That's our birthday month. The fair will be the closed fair. I confused the fair we went to this week that's going on, but it's gonna get canceled because of all the rain that's coming. I confused that fair with the fair that usually I love going, our local fair, and it's so good, so fucking good. I usually do that with my grandpa. And then there's also we have a car show, 54th Street motocross car show. They have really good food trucks there, and a lot of cars, and do that with my grandpa. He's not dead, by the way. He's just getting older. Like, officially now, he has gotten older. Ah, brother. I hope August will be colder. I hope summer goes extinct and winter becomes the mainstay. Top is Canada, East Ohio. What? East Ohio, Southern Indiana. What? Michael, you just threw up a bunch of places. What do you mean? My list of places I don't want to be at is Detroit, Battle Creek, and Charlotte. Really? What's wrong with Charlotte? Battle Creek. I could kind of understand Detroit specifically. I don't think I've actually been. I've been. What is it? Ann Arbor? Is it Auburn Heights or Ann Arbor? One of those things. It's in Detroit, but it's not Detroit, you know, because being in Detroit, oh Lord, I've never been there, but I kind of want to just drive in to drive out, you know. I've only gone to where the Round One mall is in near Detroit. Automobile territory. You mean ex-automobile territory. They do not make cars there anymore. They're all overseas or somewhere else. I actually just found out that in Michigan it's illegal to buy from the dealership directly. The manufacturer. Car dealership directly. It's illegal. That's why we always have to go to a car dealership. We can't just get a factory-made car, and that's specifically only in Michigan. What the fuck? That's fucked up. What? I didn't know there was other options. Like if I wanted a Tesla, how the fuck would I get a Tesla? Or maybe they're different. I don't know. I also found out that in Michigan, we are like the only state that has a law where you can't discriminate based off of weight. Specifically. And yes, that's because of the frickin' lady that tried to like call an Uber and couldn't fit, right? I think that was in Michigan, but yeah, Michigan's the only state that has that law where you can't discriminate hiring or letting a person into your place of business due to weight. Weight discrimination, not allowed. I'm like, oh, didn't know. I told my mom, she's like, okay. We kind of a bigger people family, but like that's never ever come up. But now that I know, I'm like, nah, I'm just kind of disappointed in us. I'm like, I didn't think everyone in Michigan was that big. Jeez, I would think Texas is. Whatever. I don't know. That's the neat part. If you want a Tesla, you go out of state. Really? We have no Tesla places in Michigan? But we have Cybertrucks here. We actually have a local Cybertruck. Yeah. My mom got to talk to the guy for a while. Because he put Trump stuff on it, and I guess he now owns the business next to the FedEx, so he's like there a lot. So yeah, he's fine. But yeah, decisive customization of your car there. I feel bad for the dude, because like, yeah, this is America. You're allowed to like express yourself however you want, and then just knowing that somebody's probably keyed his Cybertruck. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, I would worry, like, if I ever got the van wrapped in anime anything, that somebody would just go out of their way to key it specifically because of that. I think a lot of wrapped cars, even if whatever it's wrapped in, like say it's just a company logo wrap, people just, anytime they see a wrapped car, they get spicy and they get petty and they're just like, I'm gonna key that car just because you thought you were special and the blah 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 blah. And it's like, ugh. How do people have the time? How do people have the time? Plus Teslas have like Sentry mode and they have cameras and they catch you doing it, so like you're stupid times 12, like. Whatever. I live in the bushes of the island near Sleepy Hollow. What are you talking about? Texas is waiting to go to DC, and Maryland is literally next door. I went there to 2007 May. Yeah, I feel like a wrapped car is just a Target. Yeah, it sucks. If you want to see a nice place in Michigan, the some Dollar General and some Dollar Trees and some... Shut up! Nah. It is annoying how they're fucking everywhere, but, like, we are the original, like, where Myers came from. Like, we have Myers here. We go to Meyer Garden. That's not far from us, because, you know, Grand Rapids. Winter gang, rise up! Oh! Trying to catch up with chat. I'm just, ugh. It's so nice to have a computer that's not screaming its freaking head off and hating me. Oh. What can we do? I literally want to turn my VTuber channel into a React channel. Let me just admit some sins I've been thinking recently. I want it to be a React channel because I don't know... Personally, for me, nothing is worse than forcing yourself to stream and then not having anything to say. Because then it's like, what are you doing? But I know not everybody has to say everything all the time, right? I tried doing, like, you know, reactions live, and it doesn't work. For me, the reaction content, it would be like, I'm gonna hit a lot less reactions because I just don't outwardly react. So I have to put in triple the work so to find stuff that I generally be like, oh, because that's a little bit how I felt with My Hero Academia. They have some oh moments, but it would be mainly me complaining, and that would have been great to record because generally I'll take like, it goes 10 minutes into the episode and I finally have to pause it and then I watch a YouTube video because I'm just like, I'm done. I'm like, this is grueling. I started making it go faster too. At some point, I was like, what's the point of this shit? This is like the first series that I'm like, I desperately want to love it, but it is giving me a lot of reasons to be curt with it. It's not great. I mean, the series itself and the characters I like. It's just, I gotta read the manga. Because this is terrifying. I think you're a good yapper. I am a good yapper when I'm trying a lot right now for y'all, right? But that's the problem with Irium. I hit a wall. Like I'm hitting a wall right now. That's have to do with meds, but like I am a good yapper. It's just I don't know how to explain. If I streamed on YouTube for 2 hours every day, you would be able to pick up what I mean, basically, with me hitting a wall. Because I think more days than less, what's the word? I'm more mute. I've just gotten, like, selectively more mute. I think the last time I really had to force myself to apply myself for, like, content's sake was the Stargazer collab for Vup, which is basically Omegle for just VTubers. That was painful. I'm kind of grateful my computer died because I had to fake a lot of that. I'm not gonna lie. I had to fake a lot of that. I'm glad Cherry was there because if I had to do that alone, I literally got off of it and my mom, like I went to my spot in the living room and my mom looked at me and went, "What's wrong?" And I go, "Oh God, is it showing just how not fun I was having?" I was having to force myself to perform, and that's a form of lying, and I hate lying. Like, that was physically painful to do. Like, everybody was nice there. It was a lot of social for me, not doing anything social for a long time. I really had to do something I hadn't done in a very long time, and I felt like it showed. I felt it. If it didn't look like I was struggling, then thank God, but I was struggling. I'm so glad my computer died. I gotta put a time limit. Like, if we do this again with VUP, I need to put a time limit of, like, only 2 hours or less, because people. People skills is my shortest skill list. I can't, plus it's like, what if you get the same person again? That's more awkward, and the VTuber space is already so small. I just don't want to do it again, frankly. It is nobody's fault but mine. It's just me personally. It's kind of like when you put up a game, you think, oh, like, people like this game, and then you play the game, and you're like, I didn't like that for no particular reason. I just don't want to do that again. Right? That's how I feel. It's like I really couldn't explain it. It's like when you have to do a homework project at school and you just feel like you're wasting everybody's time because it's like you don't care about the subject matter, but you want to care because you don't want your teacher to just sit there and, like, listen to your shitty writing or presentation or whatever. Like, you want to try, but you just can't right now. That's what it felt like. It drains your people battery, so I get, people battery. My people battery within, like, the first probably 10 people, I was tapped out. Yeah, the duds on there, because you could clearly tell when it was a dud. Like, you meet somebody who it's like, oh boy, we got no chemistry here whatsoever, and so it's just painfully awkward. It's like, you can't just skip them, because VUP is so small as it is. you would probably see them again, and then you start indirectly building a profile with them of like, oh, I just don't want to talk to you, and that feels like shit. That just feels like shit, right? It reminds me of school in a way of like, I don't know, cliques and stuff. It's nobody's fault. It's literally my interpretation of it. It's just, I'm thinking about them more than I was thinking about myself, and I didn't want to be seeming rude to any of them, and I wanted to give them my full attention and make it fun for everybody. And this is why people say, oh, live streaming is harder than it looks. After my VUP stream, that like changed how I viewed VTubing entirely, because I'm like, wow, Bao, Shy Lily, Tricky, Camille, all those big like Iron Mouse. Except you can tell with Iron Mouse she's having a good time, because when her meds, she needs to take her meds and her meds are hitting, you can tell like her energy dips. But that's what I like about her, is that even when she's like at her most broken, she still has like this bubbly personality that I just do not have when I'm broken, and I just think that's good for her. But now with like after doing the VUP thing, there must be a lot of streamers who try their very best at all times. Like people who hold like a voice. They're like, this is my Uwu voice and I'm gonna use this for all streams, right? Like, damn, the amount of work and hours they put into that is hell. That's hell on earth. I can't imagine. So I just applaud them. I just, wow. I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. It's just, wow. I guess it's similar to like people on the autism spectrum mask their like autistic tendencies or stuff like that, or any people like mask certain parts about themselves. And VTubing to me after that was like, whoa, people do this for a long time. Damn. People are stronger than me, and I don't ever want to do that again. That just, ugh. Anyway, feeling burnt out. No, that was worse than burnt out. Like, it unmotivated me, because it's like, it's kind of like when people are like, some people care if their content creator lies to them about like a part of them, like, oh, you're not actually a good dad, or oh, you're actually not a good person, or oh, you actually, force it, right? I don't ever, it's just so dishonest, and I kind of get it, but, and as a job, it makes me think of so many aspects, and I ask myself, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What am I? And then it comes down to, Jenta doesn't want your guys' attention outside of stream. Jenta does not want to force herself to be anything at any moment, but she also doesn't want you to waste your time listening to her. So, that's like, it's not a good recipe. I've unfortunately come to the realization I would be super unhireable for like organizations, or if I wasn't one of the co-founders of Vtuber, Stargazers, I would be the type of person we would look into getting out of the group, just because of kind of how I'm built. Yeah, it really hurt me to hear Iron Mouse talk about like she felt like she was unhireable, because that is kind of where I'm at, and I feel that a lot with her, because it's real. We basically are unhireable when we're not doing well, she's not wrong, right? But she is wrong, and because she just has so much clout now, it's like, you won't have to worry about that ever again. That's just factually incorrect. But for me, it's like, I'm like, what could I do? Because I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Alright, y'all, I'm done talking. I'm gonna need a break to play Blender, animation CL. Bye, JW. Have a good time in Blender. I hope it doesn't crash. I mean, there are probably a lot of streamers that force themselves, though. There are. That's what that made me realize, is like, I know how much people are putting up a character. And that was like finding out and remembering, like, oh, the people in this movie are actors and they are currently acting, which that is like deceiving and lying and all that jazz wrapped into a tight little bow of like, no, it's the art, it's the whole art of it all. They're so good at playing a character. I'm just like, Once you realize, like, oh, actors are actors, then you're like, oh. I mean, think of all the YouTube horror stories for people meeting someone and seeing that they're totally different from the persona they put on. Yeah. Okay, wait. You just brought up a specific memory in the VTubing sphere. I felt that. Okay, so when we were looking into being, not me and Cherry, this was like before Stargazers and I even met Cherry, I was softly a part of something. It had a name similar to VShoujo. It was going to be a bunch of us disabled VTubers, like we all have a disability. And then the guy behind it, I don't remember exactly what happened, but something non-daijobu happened and, you know, everybody left. But yeah, I watched one of their streams, I'm not going to name them, one of the persons that was going to be one of our group members, and they had like this specific cutesy voice and did all these things. I thought they were so professional, so kind. I'm like, wow, there are people actually really like this. And then we got into a call with everybody to have like group meetings and start working on stuff. And that was all the act. They were just putting on an act. They don't have an uwu voice, and they were more, you know, open instead of, and I was like, whoa. Like, she wasn't a bad person. It was just seeing her as a real person after being like, oh, that's the real her, and then finding out, wait, this is you? That felt weird. It felt really weird. Hey, Kiyoshi! How you doing? It's so nice to see you. How are you? What is it, Reality? Is Reality still around? I think it is. They just closed the Android app, I think, a while ago. But hi, welcome. We're just kind of talking about who knows what at this point. The old saying about never meeting your heroes come true. I don't have heroes. I've never had people I've looked up to. I just thought, you know, I was like, when I watched her content, I was like, oh, I can't wait to meet this professional person. Maybe I can learn from them. And then my first lesson was, you want to know how to be me? You gotta be somebody else to be successful. She said that all, like, she didn't say that. That's just what I learned. I picked up through osmosis was, yeah, you gotta put on a marketable character to get paid. And I went, okay. I don't know. People are way more able to do things that I mentally cannot force myself to suffer through. I'm weird. Like people who are kind of, what is her name? Gunpei, for example, as weird or like fucky as they were as a person, I kind of think what they do is cool. Right? Because they're like, I need to get the bag. This is how I'm going to get the bag. And I don't give a shit about nobody or nothing. And this is how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to lie and deceive and hurt everybody around me. And I'm like, and you're doing that with your full butt out. How do you do that? I wish I didn't have a conscience. I'd be a millionaire. It's all about the money, money, money. Ain't about the money. Really, it's not about the money. I just want, like, if my mom passed away, I would need to cover her side of the rent. So I would need to make something, or I'm gonna have a roommate, and I'm terrorized that I would have a roommate that would fuck me over or be a squatter, and then I'd lose this house in my life entirely. That would be the only reason I would want VTubing. That's why I was talking about reaction content later, is that if I don't start building on something now, I have the option of getting a job locally, but if I ever got too sick and they you know, have to let me go because I'm just missing too much work. I had to ask, who was it? This lady was going to help me get a job through the state. Like, she's a resource manager of Social Security or something. She can help get disabled people a job. And I was telling her what I was, like, able to do. And she had to remind me that it's like, well, if you had to go to the hospital, you could just get a doctor's note. Like, they can't fire you for actually needing to go to the hospital. And I was just like, what? Wait, the corporation will listen to me when I say I generally am sorry I couldn't come into work. I was hospitalized? That's a thing? I thought they fired you for existing in a bad way. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd fully believe her, because I feel like I would just miss so much work and it would destroy me and my mental would go down. And then I lose that because there's only so many jobs I can get that I could, like, bike to or walk to, right? There's only so many things I physically can do for a job. So if VTubing is kind of like, I'm lucky I'm monetized, I just need to figure out how to do the system and get over the whole feeling like I'm lying concept. I don't want to lie. I don't want to ham it up. I don't want to play a character. I just don't. It feels really, like, sad. It feels sad for me to, like, this is how far, like, outside of this, I think I'd have to do porn. Literally, I would have to do something NSFW with Patreon, because I would be fucking out of options at that point. It's like, so you would rather do that than lie, and I'm like, I think so. I think so. Isn't that sad? Isn't that fucked up? Jenta, hey Dragon! I'm so sorry, you came in on the weirdest conversation. I'm going through it. I'm 26 soon, and I'm allowed my midlife crisis. Oh, brother. Lol. Ah, brother. But yeah, I'm still here. Like I said, Jenta to me is, like, doing this whole thing. It's never gonna go away. Something really bad has to happen. Like, YouTube takes it away for whatever reason. There should be nothing, unless, I don't know, I get a stalker and they, like, hunt me down and harass me. But, like, there's no reason for me to even capitulate or think about graduation in any sense, because I'm just not that type of VTuber. I'm just not. I exist and then disappear. That's all it is. It's like, I'm not really a part of the VTuber community in that sense. I'm an oddling, where it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if I stop using my account. If anything, I'll make a new one. But Jenta's still gonna be here. If I want to be on here, I'll be on here. I'm never gonna retire it. I don't. There just might be a time where I just don't do it anymore. But it's still gonna be here. I don't know. I wouldn't call it graduation, because you know what would happen if I ever had a graduation? I would want to come back immediately. That always happens. It's like, I'm quitting, and the next day, I'm here. I've had that before, but for different reasons outside of, like, just fully putting a stop to it. There's no reason to put a full stop to VTubing for me. There's, like, what? Girl, you thought you were doing anything with this? Come on. There's nothing to graduate from. I don't know. Very good to see ya. Yes, hi, Dragon. You either fold your shovel or your shovel folds you. That is an interesting... We call it saving your face and your ass. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. So basically, it's like your ego versus getting shit done. It's like you have to ignore your ego to get shit done. Or you're gonna have, like, an ego death. I don't know how to... I explained that kind of poorly, but... That's what I had to use to visualize in, like, middle school and high school. My mom came up with that term. Can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Right? Because if you're saving your face is going to get fucked up. But then if you save your ass, then you be on your face. And if you save your face and then you save your ass. Okay, whatever. Don't matter. You always come back eventually. Exactly, Brad. I do. I am around. You guys would be so disappointed. You would be concerned if you saw how much I am on YouTube. Almost 24 hours. every single day. This is why I pay for an ad-free experience on YouTube. I think I've had ad-free experience on YouTube for 5 years. So ever since I've been a VTuber, I have not seen ads on YouTube. And then I went to check my very first YouTube channel that's not VTuber related at all, that I've had for many, 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 many years. And I saw what you guys see probably on a daily basis and went, whoa. Whoa, that's bad. It made me feel so sorry for you guys. I'm like, I don't want to give you guys ads. This is terrible. Ah, shit. Ungraduation, something like that. Yeah, there's no reason to close for a closing end. Just keep things open until if it ever comes to it. Yeah, basically, I like the idea of like when like YouTubers just stop, you know, posting videos. People are like, oh, come back, we missed you. Ah. I'm like, nah, that's fine. As long as they don't nuke their channel for whatever reason, I have no problem with them changing their mind. I mean, that's what happened to CNanners. CNanners dipped out, you know, like he said, I don't want to do this forever. And it's just like, I'm going to put a lot of investment into things and do something else after a while. And he was gone for like 6-7 years or something. And then he suddenly came back. And it was so nice. Just leaving that door open. We got to see CNanners again. Love that. Good evening, Jenta. Hey, K-Man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You played the horse game. Oh, God. Do you guys want me to play the horse game? I've been watching Northern Lions play the horse game? I've been digging into his content. I never knew who he was, so I'm still learning the lore. But it was really funny that he spent his first Uma Musume experience roasting and calling like gacha games like shit and predatory and blah blah blah, and now he's downloaded it on his phone and he's playing it all the time, and it's so funny. I have not played it. I haven't downloaded it. I didn't know it was gonna be on Steam. We could do that. I don't know. Not today, because I am toasted. I took meds and my head still kind of hurts. I'm getting progressively more and more jet-lagged. Tired. I think you could see that in my rigging. I'm using V-Bridge, by the way. Lions got me into it. I didn't expect it to actually... Oh, my phone is at 20%. So I guess when my phone dies, we'll wrap it up. But, yeah. Not the horse girls. I can't stop playing. Well, hey, I don't know. I haven't been touching games. I've just been, you know, absorbing My Hero Academia. Okay, so I will say one more thing. Hawks just got kind of introduced and is being more pivotal in the series. And I'm like, why does Hawks look so fucking familiar? And I'm like he's like, I'm gonna I haven't dipped my toes into Hawks anything in the fanfic world yet. But now I want to. And I finally figured out why he looks familiar. He reminds me so much of Adam from Hazbin Hotel in his human form. Just looks-wise. If you know, you know, and if you get it, you get it. Like, oh my god, I'm like, you're Adam! Not in personality, but it just gives me Adam vibes. I'm like, that's why I'm smitten to you, and I can't unsee it. And I'm like, oh no. Oh, shit. But I'm gonna get off and catch you later. Okay, bye, Brad. Have a good night or day. Have a good time of day. Blah da 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 do. You know, singing on this might be fun. What is it? I don't know. I had a song in mind, but my brain just farted on it. Farted, farty. Poop, poop, poop. I'll cry about it later. Oh, I will say, I tried singing a song I thought I wouldn't even remotely be able to do. It was Vampire by what's her name? What's her face? Hold on, let me talk about it. I have it bookmarked somewhere because I love listening to it. Go here. It's in my music timeline. Music. Oh my god, did you guys see that Camille made a Dear Gun Run song 9 hours ago? She can sing, by the way. Holy shit. So good. Where's the vampire song? It should be recent enough. There's a but. Oh, here it is. Olivia Rodrigo. Vampire. It's called Vampire. I wish she had. Does she have lyrics to it? Oh yeah, down here. Hate to give the satisfaction, asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Like so many parts of the song I didn't think I'd be able to hit. I'm not gonna try right now because I'd make an idiot out of me, but I've been practicing on Smule and I'm just kind of like impressed. It's not great, but the fact that I can kind of do what she's doing, and I'm learning a lot more about singing because of like trying to do this harder way of singing is actually really nice. Eepy. I am eepy. This is what happens when you take a bunch of meds because you were going to have a flare-up. We ate a lot today. Yeah. What else? Eepy. Epipe. Yep. Aw, thank you for the hugs. Every time I see that emote, I keep thinking it's a heart. Like it's the Korean heart fingers, and then I'm like, oh no, those are two people hugging. It doesn't look like it. It looks like the Korean, like, you know, when they do the heart thing with the two fingers. I don't know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we're here for. Having like a drunk karaoke sesh would be fucking peak, though. I want to get into Hamilton. That I've been saving Hamilton to react to. But I listened to First Burn, and then from what I understand, First Burn got rewrite entirely because of the way it's so much better than the regular Burn that there is no other Burn. First Burn is First Burn. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Ah! But I don't know anything about Hamilton, and I think I would have fun reacting to it. Like, I know songs from Hamilton, but the greater overall musical context to the whole situation, not so much. Like, oceans rise, empires fall, we have seen each other through it all. And I learned that from fucking Iron Mouse. I didn't even know that was Hamilton. What else is there? History has its eyes on you. A little bit of Helpless, Satisfied, and Congratulations. But they're like some of them I have not dipped into. Like when it's pure rap, I don't know. I have only a loose understanding. Are they all presidents? I don't know. Don't tell me. I'm gonna make content out of it eventually. Or I'll be dead. I don't know. I might be dead. Who knows? Psst. Drunkioki, is that allowed? Well, I wouldn't actually be drunk. I would just be like lagged out like I am right now. Punch drunk. Basically. Clap, clap, clap. Booty be clapping. Do you know what Angelica said when I told her what you've done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. Don't even come in my direction. I can't be. What is it? I can't be. What is it? Something? Around you. Don't. Dun, 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 into my arms. Into my arms. I I'm burning the letters you wrote me. You can stand over there if you want. I don't care. What is it? I don't care. I don't see, like, I don't know it by heart, but I know it fucking is a banger because of the animatics. Ooh! Ooh, I didn't know that all the Elizas singing First Burn were like all the Elizas that have sang in the actual Broadway. So they had like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, whoa. I didn't even recognize they changed some of them out. It was crazy. Very crazy. A lot of fun music. Cooking and cleaning, and then I'm vigorously masturbating. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a song that was okay. Mari sang it. Let's see if I can do the same karaoke that she did. I don't know the name of the video. It's just this one. It says "Don't watch Mari En." And it's so fucking good. She's yeah. Anyway, I'm tired, y'all. What happened? Blank, hey Blanky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're getting the tail end of me being punch drunk. Well, I am punch drunk, but I mean, like, it's hitting. We were pretty lively until now, where I'm just going. Brain go burr. But yeah. Damn, like, I'm so full as a person. I just still want to shove something in my gullet. Like, good lord. Get rid of that. Like, cleaning my face. I don't know, does anybody else have news? Any news we missed? I've been seeing a lot of Google Docies. Ugh, can't be bothered. All of it's so petty. I remember when problems were real. People are just kind of being very fucking petty. I don't know. I wouldn't be bothered. If it's like, if I fucked up or if I wanted to like defend myself, I wouldn't make a Google document. I would just eat it and disappear and then come back really late. That's why it works for people. Don't say anything, silently reappear and just roll with the punches. Whatever. If it works, it has a quirk. Yes. Oh, we had 7 people here. That was interesting. Okay, cool. Wow, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. That's perfect. My phone is dying. Okay, this is an Irium. I'm counting the hours again. Oh, yes! Panty and Stocking Season 2. Yeah. They changed all the voices, apparently, because Amazon just has this problem with hiring the original voice actors back. I did see why some of them, because one of the voice actors joked during COVID about I don't know, school shootings or something. Whatever, it's a Twitter comment. Jeez Louise, like, they were in ghost stories. Like, I'm just trying to separate that and be like, okay, but what's the quality of the show? They're nostalgia baiting us, but they're not giving us the full nostalgia, so it's not working for me. I tried watching episode 1. I think I finished it, but I was not. Once the boys get introduced, the new angel boys, I'll be more interested. But Panty and Stocking was so beloved. I'm very disappointed because Panty and Stocking is just so beloved in the English sphere because of how not great it did in JP and how everything about it seemed so westernized, perfect for us but not for Japan. So then to bring it back and to forget that part is just kind of like, whatever. I'll probably get more into it when more episodes come out. But for now, I'm just kind of, I have to get used to it. And I didn't want to get used to it since I, am getting into My Hero Academia. And I don't want to have something else in my brain right now. So I still haven't watched the Rick and Morty anime either, and I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. The season of Rick and Morty right now is I feel like I can tell more now that some of these episodes might have also been wiggled around from the last season with the new voice actors, because some of the episodes you could tell the new voice actors are perfectly in their element, and then others it feels like it just made me feel like they, like, some of these episodes were, I don't know, dubbed over or something. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe they were more I don't know. Don't think anybody watches Panty and Stocking for the plot. No, it wasn't just the plot. It's the whole vibe of it, because the voice actors were the iconic part, because nothing like that happened before. I don't know when when Ghost Stories came out, but Panty and Stocking was just like, it was tailor-made for Western audiences, it feels like. And then the voice actors made it that way, because they did a lot of dub work that had nothing to do almost with the script. And it just added so much. Usually people are like really penal or like upset when the script doesn't match the original Japanese script. But for Panty and Stocking, it did them favors, because people over here loved it. I remember going to the anime college that was a free anime convention at the college, JFAX, way back when it was free at the college. People were cosplaying Panty and Stocking back then. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Just slightly disappointed right now. It'll get better, I'm sure. Like, you gotta give it three tries or whatever. Have we hit 2 hours yet? It doesn't matter. We're not on Irium Jenta. Yay! We hit 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it here. This was very lovely chatting with all y'all. Now that my computer's not a piece of shit. If I can convince my mom to, like, lower the air more often. Because I just don't want, after doing all this good stuff, I don't want my computer to get toasty. Ghost Stories premiered in 2000, but the infamous dub was 2005. Okay, Panty and Stocking was 2010. Okay, so Ghost Stories did it first, and then because of the voice actors because one of the girls from Ghost Stories is Stocking in season 1 and was iconic. Glitter Games? Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh god, more people are here. How dare you? I hit the 2-hour mark. Ooh, wait, this is a VTuber? Wait, I think I recognize you. How do I recognize you? Is it your shorts? Have we talked? I feel like we've talked before. Gosh, I love your profile picture. It's so cute. But hi, welcome to the stream. Don't mind me, I am yawning. I'm in between a lot of my meds, and they're making me drowsy AF. Had a bit of a hard day, had a better day streaming. How was your day? Hi, yeah, haha, lol, thank you. I seriously feel like I've seen you. Did I say something to you at some point? Huh? Man, you are on the grind. Keep it up. Nice. I'm so glad YouTube brought back that feature of, like, you can click on somebody and go to their channel. Cute. Well, however you got here, welcome. I am trying to wrap up a little bit, though. To be honest, I've you around a lot. You've seen me around a lot? Is that because of Twitter? Usually things is Twitter. I don't know. Does things from my channel hit the algorithm? Sometimes it looks like, but not consistently so. I can't English. It's okay. You're fine. It's all good. We people. Every time I type something, I have to edit it like 3 times. After I've sent it too, so it just says edited comment or edited like Discord post. I think I saw you first from Mimi. Oh, really? You know Mimi? Really? All right. So wait, that's a good connection. Did you come from Instagram then? Was it a stream that me and Mimi and our siblings did, or was I in Mimi's chat? Because if you know Mimi, then that might have been where our paths collided. Because I am her first VTuber child. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I could... Where's mine? Original Mimi model. She went to Offkai. I could have met my mom. It's probably good I didn't. But, man. I thought she was going to be virtual there. I didn't know she actually physically went and made, like, a whole idol outfit for her and, Mooney? Mooney? And Stargazers. Yeah, that. I watched Mimi make you. What? Mimi made me on stream? Wait, did she... I commissioned her for the pony, but I don't know if she drew that. Muni. Oh, yeah, whatever. You got it. You got it. Whatever. Hold on, I'm trying to change models. Idol Jenta. Look at the ancient child. Look at this baby. This is, I'm her first model. Ignore some of the scuff tracking. I don't think I should be using, like, V-bridge on it. So some things are, you know. But yeah, I am my first baby. Where's my mic arm? That's my glasses. That's my tail. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where my mic arm. It's because of this. I don't know. My mic arm's gone. Man, crazy. Andrew boy, welcome to the stream. Crazy, but yeah. This is my first model. My first second model. You guys are making me more drunk by the minute, I swear. And then here's a jump scare for you, in case you didn't know. Hi. I'm Cherry's silver-winged baby. Yes, I am. Where's my glasses? Like I have my ears down. I can have my hands up. I don't remember everything. I could put my tail down. Other paw up. One of these does something. But yeah, I got Foey model. I have a Foey. I get all the views because I Foey. 8. I've seen Jenta Mimi art. Oh, right. Okay, she has done. Yeah. Okay, she's done some stuff for the siblings and stuff. And I'm still on her Mimi's, when you go to her, like, examples for designs, outfit designs, she's there. So yeah, fua. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is this the right one? Right V-bridge? V-bridge. Is this? I think this is the more subtle. How do we feel? Do we like this one more? I think this one's more accurate when it comes to the mouth movements. Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Oh shit. Mama, life has just begun. And now you've gone and thrown it all away. I don't, God, I'm so punch drunk you got me singing. I have two different versions of V-Bridge. This is the original, and then this is the edited one, the second one. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry, but if I'm not back this time tomorrow, carry on, like nothing ever mattered. How dare you all got me singing? I'm trying to freaking leave. You gave me a third wind. How dare you? I have a third wind. Ah, slaying. Yeah. I've been a Mimi fan for a while, and I try to support her children. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Mimi's the best. I've been following her ever since, oh, my phone's at 10% battery, so we only got some time left. I've been following her since, what was her first group that she did? It's not Rezo. Star something? It had a lot of girls in it. And even before then, too. I don't know. I've been following her on Instagram for a long time. I'm really bummed. I checked her Instagram recently, and she removed a lot of her cosplay, like, stories. And she's fully going in on, you know, the VTuber branding. And I'm just like, I'm mourning the past. I'm like, no. I loved watching you sew and make cosplays. No. Yeah, Stellar. Yeah, that one. The one I can never say. Stellar. Cherry also, she's the co-founder of Stargazer, knows, like, Mimi in that regard, too, from way, way, way back. We all followed her. She was one of the better artists on Instagram in the heyday, and she had a DeviantArt. I did not follow her during her DeviantArt phase, but I saw all the My Little Pony fan art that she made, and when she finally had a My Little Pony like sketch commission thing open up for a second, I was like, I gotta make me a pony, please. And she did, and I'm like, aw. Oh, I love Mimi. I love Mimi. Anyway. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna have to call it here. My phone is dying, and when I am in flare-ups, communication needs to be consistent in case my flare-up gets worse. But right now I'm doing alright-ish. Still got a little bit of like an ocular headache in this eye. That's why I'm not winking at you. This eye is just not doing too hot. Rip phone. Phone will be fine. I have trouble bending down and turning corners when I'm this type of dizzy. So I opted out not to get the charger, or else usually I would have my charger and we could stream for longer. But this is good for now, for today. So thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate seeing my regulars here and talking to any new people. Thank you so much for giving me your time and hearing me out. Good night? Yeah, I guess it is nighttime, huh? Shit. I'm not used to that. I usually stream in the middle of the night. But yeah, I guess good night, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you. Toodly-doo. Bye-bye. And I get to play the end screen? Is that over here? Oh, wow. Look at that. I haven't seen that in ages. Oh, boy.